Twason Fajumediano, Emremo. Chairman Divine, Bibi Aboko, dear.
Yamiana Romani Mompaibo, Yamuye.
Yamia say, Apomodeo,
Papa.
Break Accra na.
Easy.
Meet me. Now, me sure we are still maintain Chairman Divine or campaign slogan no ana.
First of all, Micha Utiefo. Wonso Bo Abaso Dijuma Papa. You are one of the finest radio presenters at your war. I'm out 40 year program no papa. I don't know how you got here so fast. Later no there.
My secret, no.
Yes, my barber. Yeah. Campaign no yeah. Normally you start from somewhere as you go, no. Senya amount for one kasabeji so no. And no a befe slogans near yeah, ta using. Still maintain. Yeah, penny back on pass. Mean to me born in Deans here because I don't have a permission to do so. Me call the office also hear me. Me call Chiano no. Real office on one cause I know sir. Still maintain. I say, hey ma. And I'm so be tunyo. I feed ye.
Oh, okay.
So generally, san e ba no. Still maintain slogan no e ba ye. And you know, omo ambeto abano senia omo eji mesono. Last 4 years now it was not like this at all. And this year dear nyame adaroma satrae
Ebeba
kakra abem ma very positive signs.
But do you honestly, personally, believe say you deserve re-election? Solid, solid. I don't stress me na me sabi know it all in the region. No. There may be, even better people. Yes, that one is true. But at the moment, can because someone say, baby, I wonu sabi, yes, as if is a tree correct? Yeah.
Me wo as a regional chairman. Me nim niama eko so. I believe strongly say me nim how to change the situation better as at now. And I know the idea me wo jide pa say 4 years from now. Is it 4 years from now? Of course. We'll go into general election 2024. So that's about 2.5 years from now. I believe if you invite me to this studio, one can say someone will say yes.
So the situation in Greater Accra will change.
Oh yeah, big time.
For the better for MPP.
For the better, yes, for sure.
But we a businessman, and astute one, of course. Imagine say business, what for CEO, CEO, no the business nation and sa with a particular strength, now more revenue inflows, now we name numbers no. Obe take you over after 2 years. Moko AGM, share revenue inflows yeah. And share down kwe. A shareholder in that company. Would you still trust that same CEO? Say Wabeka say, oh, me and me wahana your revenue say drop here. And me and me sign when you know say there might be other people out there fresh enthusiasm, fresh ideas, to me are left or company revenues. Would you still trust your company in the hands of that CEO?
Very good question. My answer and it say it depends on the circumstances.
Okay.
One say manage business. A told the beer analysis. We do our own internal analysis as well as external analysis.
Yeah.
So if the analysis shows say nipano and sabi one born home modding and a ban sa I will not hesitate in taking a decision as to how you go forward. You expect a different situation. But if the analysis shows, say, Nipano over the period, for example, you just who can some for revenue inflow.
Yeah.
That's just one aspect. Would be appraisals. No? You understand? There are other areas, okay, whether you are still able to maintain the customers, the clients of the company, whether there is that peaceful coexistence, among the members of staff, the management, and all. Any other set of objectives, key performance indicators are one nipano. Say ushe na in other areas sabi you expect the person to perform. No indicators no chrese wa ya dia. I think I will even promote the person.
You even promote the person. But say me use a scenario no about politics and the politics of Greater Accra region. Delegates who thronged more Congress venue be 4 years ago, they voted for you with one thing in mind. Say, this is where the NPP in the Greater Accra region is. We are voting Chairman Divine, say, Omefa another level. And for politics, they hear any result, numbers, you call election, you timi win any other. Do you think Greater Accra MPP now, in a good position, good strength than it was 4 years ago?
I would say yes, and also no. Let me start with the no.
Okay.
No, because we were having 21 seats. If we have, we've now come down to 14. You can't tell me that in terms of strength, we, stronger now than we were 4 years ago. No, that would not be it. A hot year, then we are weak. All right. But there are other areas. Sebi na yet to me the measure, the strength of the party. Let me tell you one key thing.
Okay.
You see, most of the parliamentary candidates are yet they call 2020 elections. No, most of them were already members of parliament.
Okay.
What is here?
Okay.
Very good. Now we will start on a clean sheet. For example, you go to a constituency, I'm sure I can use that, for example, safely. You go to a constituency like Lejokuku. All right? We all know.
Yeah.
We had a member of parliament who was working so hard. Everybody in this party, in fact, and by extension in this region, who attest to the fact, say, Honorable Dr. Koboy, very hard working, full of energy. I mean, Juma, uwe chrea, ube jina tumpa. Now, down in the constituency, no, there were other issues, na almost expert, say, bibia, bet me anya ni support.
Okay.
Key among them, say, Lejokuku, eye testing. Omo afashe bia ye friend won krankasa nkwanhimo omo mfa ndi agrokra na ono Okoboy na nkasa no o participate e was ade no pa ye hwe ni nyina omo wo bibi there
were pictures of Okoswa
esua. My name say washia Okoboy face to face da.
Oh yeah.
Oh say oh yeah bema papa or to make a tam sa ade no baby a omo sua kedua na omo abre a obi besisa no onu betimi asua akọ about double talent e de bia oni omo na this agro no papa covid ba ye sabi shisha ye de boy ye ho ban ni say e mayen we shouldn't gather mayen asambo
baby ba ku
biom etini sa no asori ye to me ye biom Moscow, yet mean, I mean, football, I body G and all social events that the year back together no were cancelled. And for that matter, festivals and so, trim. Now, the entire Omo Lejukuku, Okobo Asembe Yomu Yani say, Roa or no play, ye do critical period. No, he was one of the key, government functionaries, or the okunenim all the okunenim etimbrano ba ye say emayen gada like that no biom no wo ye ne o na ye ade we wo ha say more buying a koye bibi na ye expect say obeka bia ma wo so wa akoko mo hu say e ma ye ndi ya fashe and the ebe say ye na dey will see konya no so. You'll be surprised. Something as little as this. The people were not happy. Now ye nyina ye nim say okobo say no say fighting ma lejukuku mayenya sa Lekma Road no. It was a big achievement. In my assessment, very huge achievement. And can be expected say on bet to abana ma ne kra po adobo no. Unfortunately, baby, ye 1 year. Okay, so now ye beko election biomui. One say MPP. We are starting on the clean sheet. So time no or ye candidate na osanso ye member of parliament. What that means is Juma war parliament no say osanko ye enonso ansa na wasan be ye campaign so what you say it basa ya na omo availability no na aye bibia wo ho kakra. Until now that we don't have them like that, no. One will say, who be a candidate? Who per se you want to get back to parliament, so you will be hungrier. When you be break, pass say, who or kundin, a winning power back to parliament. Take other constituencies. You want to talk about a constituency like Ablikman Central. You want to talk about a constituency like Medina, like Adenta, and Kankwe North. Other areas to my east near there, ye losing, Now we don't have an MP there. And in ye befano be as a candidate, no. You will be coming with some kind of force. Also, normally your opposition, ye juma ye no ye no ni breso, chense ye wo abemo. Through no fault of but I didn't know we candidate, no. So we MP. And one party form, come ban this, see ye did dokuno engineer, ye jina kwa hu ye did dokuno. We move together like that. But who be ye MP? Sebi. We didn't know crap or ye bono obi biom. Ebe say honorable. Nesano police na ti uka mu a or chow salute yi. What you say? And ye basa na omo be here will service no. No omo adults. Who come meeting with her, who committee so her, this, and the MPs almost some be ye candidate. No, say why ye. Some of them did very, very well and are still doing well. I always cite the example of the current regional minister, who share ni arrangement, ni political architecture, or the war. I mean, every day. I say, no. Papa, we say to me, Niama, Bibri, everyone, or so many people assisting him. And if you don't get access to Onuan Kasakra Poa, there are many around him who will be able to attend to you, say, who will be who expecting say Onu as a member of parliament. What you say?
But was that not supposed to be a template and come more? Because MPs in their respective constituencies, said Yawakano. Omo certain members of parliament. Ebi mo sign ministerial appointment near there. Into omo busy. Omo presence within the constituency. Enquire time and omo opposition. That is why regional executive. That is why constituency executives were. So you fashion out strategies in their absence. They will still be present in the constituency. It is a enono manase omu lusua. That cannot be an excuse. No omu. Omaye busy in Tinia, I didn't know money from Entinema Mulusu. What did the constituency executive and the regional executives do?
Very good. Wa besides some no was a year and 1 mommy in a way. And they say, won't say, Sebi, ye war opposition. Ye war opposition, ye bre a ye jumano.
Yes.
With an unspoken expectation, say, ye nya power ni via. You don't expect me to be working if we are going now, and I'm following you as a parliamentary candidate with an empty stomach. I thought there be a micro kakra wa me bottom no na ma yi e de aboa. What you say? Ye nya eye enu hwea. Now I expect that the movement of help will turn. Say me na me boa wo na. Ye hwea, it is now your turn to also help me. Na usha enye sa na nka no, but that's how it is. For example, we wabeye MP no me hu chiri me kakra na me pe school fees. I expect you to do that for me. Me nya eye na me kwa. I expect you to be there for me. Yes, in situations like this, the party executives be no, you bet to me no. But I hope you know, say party executives no, we don't take salary. What you say? And you be a kakra be a you be contribute to you bet to me the above wow. You understand?
Yes.
You want our present at your social event, we will come there. But I'm talking about a situation where the particular, constituent are sebi or ye juma boao and ne wabeye MP no or expect say one kasa ana wo hu nipa bi wona wa designating sa nipa no say me ni ho a nipa yi ongyina manemo what you say ubesuma obi sa aba. I don't think I like it when I'm continuously referring to the regional minister. The entire yes I say see I know Juma closely pa I'm seeing a lot of me can say oh okay no wonder this guy is winning in an otherwise difficult constituency as Ayawaso Central. What you say? And I keep telling him himself say look Bema I do say it here no Sebi the man who me I will expect say and can over to me I will available kakra na ya for want of a better word use situation and there are other members of parliament that orientation because clearly they need it. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
And the young as party managers from the and that is what the delegates or the party people within the expect from us. But what they expect from the MP is totally a different ballgame. And I'm saying that there is a need. And that's one of the key things I'm say. Immediately after the election, that is one of the key things. Who say we have to do that to give these because most of them also MPA sasi fm correct
Yeah.
good sasi fm no most of them now first time what you say and I don't know there say I'm sure someone can say they'll be able to look at this and say no I should have done this way I should have done that way. Do you understand? But for me, the good thing over there is say we are going to start now with candidates who are not members of parliament as we speak. And to that load members of parliament, so no, in addition to their responsibility as parliamentary candidates are all fulfill Akoye campaign, that load will not be there. And so they will have much more time to be able to campaign. I'm also hoping that we'll be able to do our parliamentary primaries early enough so that they will have more time. Look at a constituency like Amasama. Amasama before 2016. Say, with all the wind of change, we couldn't win Amasama. How come we won Amasama this time? The candidate, if you look at the situation I mean, he was not an MP. Okay, and again, he was one of the candidates. Or tie advice, instruction, party say for her. Papa, sa pepe no be. At the end of the day, where are we? Or to me, we need to see that we couldn't win even in 2016. So a lot happened. A lot.
But I'm sure, sir, going around speaking to delegates, you are assuring them, sir, musita mulusu, when they entrust the party into your hands, I'm going to say seats back. But as I wish constituencies, no, realistically, majority of them are constituencies you won because the NDC did not present a united front, and they were basically borrowed seats. Do you think, sir? Some more factors are working in a holding constant when your candidate or position the way you're in why Juma. That's the NDC for also maintain your unity now. Maybe we need to see it now.
Very good question. I say very good question because me share me delegates and I will be beside this very question.
Yes.
I was very frank and straight to the point. Echirom said, this constituency will be able to win because of ABC. Will be able to win because of this, because of that. But honestly speaking, there are some of the constituencies that will be quite difficult. It will not be an impossible, mission though, but it will be difficult. There are some of the constituencies traditionally they shrink. Do you understand? Talk about Lada de Kotopon,
Lada de
very
Kotopon.
talk about Lejokuku, talk about Krowo.
Lejokuku, does it swing?
Oh, yeah. Almost all the time.
It swings among
Between
candidates in the same party. And
well, sometimes, because it ever happened.
Yeah.
We played that, political strategy once, and it worked for us. Yankasa Yestisan, your candidate, no. Do you understand? And it worked for us. So, for one candidate to go twice, no, in most of these constituencies are Omudi, the elections, no results over time. Say hardly. Constituency like Crow, hardly. It happens once anyway.
And MPP beat me really.
No, not MPP. Say maintaining the same MP not twice. No?
Okay.
Do you understand?
One term,
so there are constituencies that if you look at the trend carefully, I say they vote against, they don't vote for. So they look at Accra, Madam Fosifer no before from. So you need to find a way of making sure that you do something extra to be able to retain power in those areas. And me share some of these constituencies are losing, candidates are I must be honest with you. I don't think that they were bad. I don't think that they were bad. But the circumstances are, some of them, first timers, experience and they were tempted. Some of them were tempted to think that strategy or the win in 2016, no. Oh, it's on him dada. No, because today elections, no, is driven by science and data. Research no say adi we say na na who else will be able to tell you this than the party leadership? We say na no and ye. What we need from you is your cooperation.
Candidate, you know.
Yes, what we need from you is your cooperation. Because I don't think any party manager whatsoever would want the candidate be lose. Even if you have differences with that person, you still want to win the elections. Because what are you there for? What you say? And naturally,
party managers.
Let me say this before it escapes me. Your former chairman, the late Ishmael Shite, he told me, on a videotape, I don't know if you have it, or your video, I can say, or catch me say, send me a near man city, and we are sure will end up having 14 seats. You understand? Because young as MPP,
predicted.
Yes.
For this 2020 election.
Yes. He told me that. And young as MPP, Greater Accra region is not our stronghold. We know that one already. What you're saying. And we always have to do something extra to be able to beat the NDC here. What you're saying. And anytime we are able to do that, we have different results. Then again, we also want to look at, you see, what happens along the coastal line. It affects us from the western region, the central region, water region, and to Greater Accra. We lost 7 seats. Very, very unpleasant story to tell. But look at central region. How many seats did they lose? 9 seats. We don't talk about that one. Of course, and we are talking. Obia did fear asem. Mimi fear no. I've lost 7 seats. Dear, to say I want to do everything humanly possible to be able to, change that narrative. I'm moving on. So
to be able to do that now, say mekase cast your mind back. Na mame nioma miensa. Say delegate ni say vote mawa obey differently. In the area, okay, I did this in my first time as regional chairman. This time I'm going to change it. 3 things, Bena. Oh yeah, then sisi unya opportunity our best son.
Thank you so much. Largely, I can say what I have seen. Pani say to some extent you should be able to micromanage the party at the constituency level. Yes. Very, very well so. You see, the party is saying that we are all acting for and on behalf of the party itself.
Yes.
And the party itself is the national party. What you are saying. For example, if we are going for elections, say, the strategy doesn't come from the constituency. Neither does it come from the region. It comes from the national party.
Strategy
that is what
for
we must
election.
know. Yes, that we are going to do this. The campaign slogans, the whatever it is, it comes from the national party because it is a national party. What you are saying. So you are only implementing largely what the national party says. Now, my experience, what I have learned is that as much as possible, okay, get yourself. Let me say, that's what I'm going to do. Get yourself on a schedule where regularly, at least, I have only 34 constituencies. So to be able to visit them, get to know what the issues are on a regular basis instead of acting through your intermediaries. For example, our region, the whole region into 8 and assign zonal leaders. What you say? Adia ba say no, Usha, Obia Eblemu, regional chairman. I take the responsibility. Okay, so now what I've seen is that, okay, instead of trusting you that go and do this and be bringing me a report, no, let me go there myself. Because I am the chairman, no, Sabi, menimbe dru kakra momo. If there is a problem coming up, quickly I'll be able to, help them resolve it. Do you understand? I did that the last time, but I did it through others. For example, we have 3 chairmen. Myself as the chair, I have a first vice, I have a second vice. Me first vice no. Onu na yedi sa assignment no man say baby a conflict war ni adi say on shena on resolve. Me second vice no onu na say on support to the administration any finance of the party. And I mean, so maybe a third person. So I took charge of operations. What you see, but you see, you have others. You have the wings. You have your organizer, your home organizer, your youth organizer, your national coordinator, etc. So you expect all these people to this time, no. Immediately after the elections, no, we are starting the process of going into the general elections. I hope you understand what I mean. Instead of waiting, say. 2024. Now be 2023 now you start, Masa, MPP as a political party, you near prepare say you break it, Now media banu kwambiso no me hunu say nyamia na manu basa because ambassa many a prayer mediti because you see it's not a good feeling at all that every now and then they will be attacking you. Now look on the social media, they are insulting you, they are saying mofra to me uma, we are all, what do? You are the leader, so you take the blame for it. Some of these members, some of these candidates are omosuni omoban. They also turn around and blame you. I say, anything. So I think say dear Abano, Abuami, because now I bet I have all these records. Did my term there, but I'm also keeping all these ones.
Yeah.
So your way now ube me candidate. Now me see adiwe ahana ye dibe fa amana ye year.
You have to comply.
Who are you to tell me that? Oh, who win the election the last time today? What's that? Yes, say Aquano he's beaten, he's bruised, he's wounded as a lion. And tell no dear, Obibeka must have me train kakra. But I just want everybody, MPP for our almost teaming on a lighter note though. But let's get it say, we must all be very, very, very angry within our spirit, and we must be hungry for power. We will have to win. We have no choice than to win the 2024. Ghanaians, I believe, will not forgive us if we don't win the 2024. So for me, I think that all that I'm saying, me see, compare the situation. Our constituencies are, MPs are almost sambaye, and compare that to a constituency like Amasamami. Before 2020 elections, now Bebre, a constituency like Botiano would have lost that constituency because and yes, it but because the candidate there was not an MP, he was availing himself, working so hard. You see, elections don't be science and data. I didn't say say na say uko, this is what we are supposed to do, and you have a candidate who is listening to you, trust me.
And from what you're saying, not just for the 7 seats you lost, for more as regional executives, no, more science and them.
Oh yeah.
And you put in place strategies. But more in some of the more cooperation from the candidates.
Pastor, you have answered the question for me. Because you see, when I walk elections, nobody will be more desirous of winning than you yourself. But what you are saying? When I walk elections, who share His Excellency the President?
Yes.
2020. Me election na kasa nyamianim na me home for me, but I was following the campaign. Ye ko hona papa no to the me to me hwe no sa because to say obestata no patututu obeko ha no waba to say nipa no wabre. Every time I was with him in his car, it was showing you can see nipa na bre, but still na ko no campaigning I just go like it be bre ya papa ya ye. In terms of fulfilling promises, why you expect say Ghanaians naturally but he campaigned with a kind of aggression. Be say or Afena Oba at the end of the day, he won the elections. What you say? So all that is needed, he say, wow, who pe at the end, una when be bre pass ope, and yes, Satan over can say, we. On permasem etimi yines nchen we on me kuntokwa etimi yina nchen. What you must do first of all is say oko primaries now we will primaries near udin call primaries no will beat in immediately you do everything possible to bring him on board because for nothing at all on also we're following what you are saying. And you call elections now or lose one say on one kasakra what to me overcome pains there may be a lot within his camp. It will take them a long time if we don't do anything, strategic to be able to bring them back into the campaign.
But some original executives maybe based on research, science and data, as you said, more problems in constituencies. Now you are trying to implement strategies through your candidate. That's a candidate, are not obliging and doesn't it show say be no more lose control of the party in the region?
I can say to some extent. Yes, I can admit to some extent because for that reason, see party learning from what happened. We have in place right now ADR, Alternative Dispute Resolution Committee, chaired by no mean a person than Cecilia Adapa herself. Yen lawyers are paying for Garidimako and other thing also. And the arrangement is someone say you are starting rebuilding. What you say? Yeah, polling stations. Yeah, electoral areas. Yeah, constituency. Me kind from next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now region. Now the thinking of the party right now is say conflicts to me back. Now conflicts no are ever bano. And can party now arrangement is a constituency level. Okay, you can petition and then get hearing. But in some cases, near our petition or Biana or Nwakasa Krapo can be na I don't know yes and Mbiana Enfa. Oftentimes the region works closely with the constituency. And say a basta who next alternative say Ubeko region.
Okay.
But in some cases, you may not get the kind of response reception you expect it from the region. In some cases it happens. So in the wisdom of those managing the party, you share and say okay, and they will have conflict friends saying
alternative dispute resolution.
Conflict resolution unit bia omo ombe woso and said that managers of the party. Enti ye alternative dispute resolution committee enti right from day one the doors are open. I will not be surprised say Kasambiana was sitting. They say it on all the cases in the 275 constituencies just to make sure that they give you fair hearing. Say bibina say be to me so vukra poa. At least you feeling say party nama will respect. They've invited you, they've listened to you, and more assurance be and taking also your particulars so that subsequently opportunity be baby okay you want to serve so with that arrangement in place say you call primaries na yedwi na obi enye satisfy na bibia that avenue is there.
Okay.
Now in 2020 no we tried here in Greater Accra to manage our own affairs. I can tell you we yankasa yeah efforts using our council of elders near ye sebi uni MPs no mu candidates no be ekasana amfa. We put together last time I don't know if you still have it. Mikaye say ebe difficult no. We decided to put together a special committee to intervene, and help bring about, some peaceful coexistence at the constituency level. And the committee was chaired by no mean a person than the then Speaker of Parliament himself. And the selection of him as the chair to that reconciliation committee was strategic. Strategic in the sense, say onuna presiding over the MPs. And to they say, Okasa, you expect say Ombeti. Yeah, winning, I don't think we were that successful.
Some of the conferences are not successful.
I even took the case all the way to the presidency. And then baby I 1 year. And dear from now ubisa me say going forward no, what would I do if I should have such a situation? Number one, I don't expect that I'll have that situation because most of them are mobile. They are coming also more hungry, probably more than me, because they also want to win. So I expect that cooperation be more than previously. Then again, because of what I experienced the last time, me onya say ubeye candidates, on the party ticket. Na bibina yehwe na enko ye ye ma woni baaku woni mienu na wamfa. Trust me, it simply means that you will not continue to be the party's candidate. The party constitution allows that, right?
Yeah, more best candidate.
Oh yeah. Now I don't know who win the promise. We have to send your name to electoral commission. The party will have to send your name there. And yes, it because when you're independent candidate, yes, it na want. And mean you na won tra ho na wo lose election. Na ye fa be blame me. Na embe ye eyi gbeside tell me. That will not happen again. And I think say until me can say the eba no a blessing in disguise. Also thought the bia nyame de uba fema bibi sisa when you are able to sisanya be 1 2 3 bia you pick yourself up I don't know those one you'll be able to climb up now better.
Let me read some few messages and then I come with my other questions. Farouk Ewotema, and he says, Obi, Chairman Divine's excellent leadership skills and commitment to the MPP's cause is what MPP Greater Accra needs going into this crucial 2024 elections. Obi, kindly tell Chairman 7, we the grassroots are behind him, and Jeff Kasim Abdallah, aka Asieho, Nasara coordinator for Pampe Farouk Edie Enono. Obi, Chairman Divine spoke about Lejokuku and what caused our loss. But please ask him, is he aware there was no unity at Crowell? What did he do as chairman to solve that problem between the NP and her chairman? And what is he doing to ensure there is unity at Crowell before 2024? Nanampon Sabidiako, and we're a direct question at the chairman. Obi, we are maintaining the great man again, the man for the job. A special afternoon to Chairman Divine Otoo Agorhom, Greater Accra MPP Chairman. We free. I'll be Karen and Ode Abba. We said Chairman Divine and Emmanuel Clotte will emerge victorious and make Greater Accra NPP a better one. Ata Papa, Media and Ode are praying. We only won Amasaman because Amasaman is now occupied by more accounts. Obi so they are or they are as a counter to your earlier point. Or say Chairman Divine won by 7 different votes and NPP lost 7 seats. Or say a vote for him would mean we are going into opposition. And Daniel Yeboah Wokaikwe South and or the way are praying. I don't know how you respond to that. This one says, Mr. Chairman, you are on record to have said that a parliamentary candidate and the NPs in 2020 did not respect you, and that was one of the reasons we lost many seats. What's he going to do differently to see the region back to its earlier glory? We are unfairly and count. Chairman, that means uno two messages. Good. We say Chairman Divine deserves another term to continue with his good works for the region. C7 is winning big. Ishmael, Royal Baby, and on the way up. Obi, in fact, to move from the state of stagnation to recovery and prosperity, Chairman Divine is the man to steer the NPP's affairs in the right direction. Still maintain Chairman Divine. Nana Kwame Opasco Ewon Sawim, and he says, special greetings to Chairman Kojo Boatanajiman, Eastern Regional Chairman, Hope for. Okay. We say, Obi, the man Divine Otoo Agorhom should be maintained, as the slogan says. People want to tag him with a loss of 7 seats. Holiday on election day caused the NPP and also some parliamentary candidates who do not respect their constituent also caused their defeat. Richard Krampa, Ablekoma Central. Obi, this is TJ, organizer of Kaikwe Central. I'm voting for Divine, and I'm pleading with my fellow delegates to vote and maintain Divine to continue his good works. Think Divine, vote Divine, and we Efri Okaikwe Central. Obi, please greet my regional chairman for me. C7 is the name. In fact, he is going to maintain his position as the Greater Accra Regional Chairman to recapture the lost seat and break the aid for our great party. Simplicity. Adriana Bakwekwa Mponsa, Efri Abeka Republic. Let me see. This one says that happy birthday to Nana Kwame Jan. He is one of the finest and best guys in Ghana's entertainment industry. A very solid and affable pundit. God bless him as he celebrates his birthday today. Nana Kwame Jan, happy birthday. Albert Bonda and Odiwe Apre. Okay, this one says, we hear a bus belonging to the XTC developed a fault on the Suhum stretch of the Accra-Kumasi Highway. Passengers have been stranded since morning. Management of STC must come to their aid. Wow. In Nana Komea 8 and I say STC in Pennyphone be 8 year. One of your buses developed a fault on the Suhum stretch of Accra-Kumasi Highway. You know, see where passengers now are stranded. That's really unlike STC. In the Mepamucho, Muntuana Monamonko solve problem. No, it's really frustrating. Chairman Divine Otoo Agorhom has proven to be a charismatic, assertive, and hardworking leader. His experience and competence is a cherished commodity the NPP cannot sell. I'll be shocked to my marrow if Chairman Divine gets less than 70% of the popular vote come next week. Say Obama in Pokwase. We say, Obi, the NPP constitution, specifically Articles 4 and 5, spells out the processes for appointing other officers of the party to make the full complement of the constituency executive committee. Please ask him if that's what he is ensuring is done in the Krowo constituency. Samed Nuhu Ewo Krowo Ediaba Enono. And maybe let me pause here and deal with some of the messages, and then we'll get back. Nafi Yatwas. We could see saying Sunni Chairman Divine Otoo Agorhom is our guest in the studios. Medidio Saibonsu. Chairman, responses to messages. No?
All right, Minazi. Obi Bisaya say, I'm on record. I wish he would tell us exactly where that the MPs did not respect me, and that is why respect dear and can make sure MPs are mimi betu you know near obetumi aka say or ye senior to me ewo elections mu ewo region had there naka honorable Ayoko Bochepe
Ayoko Boche
onope
Foreign Affairs Minister.
Yeah. because no before 2008 no now we contesting elections no ye MP dada but nyana maybe be 2 years no 2012 ena shase me shase 2008 enti say ye hwen wo sa afema correct sa afema
yeah.
I am senior to almost all of them what you see ena ma be ye regional first vice nso da enti no the idea of respect no I don't think is an issue here but we're talking about cooperation say nipa no obeka kire say onua ma yenko ha obegia tum say yeko ha ene beboa say wo si yenko benkum na nipa no ono na adwen kire no say yeko nifa because last election to me call nifa and me winning enti on kan wo nim say wo benkum a wo si yenko no me nko but say ne be ya oni wo beko ho no na aya asem bebre wo ho at say ne obi kan ye no say Crowo MP ni constituency BBC on say problem no might be between the MP no and the constituency no it and the constituency leadership it has nothing to do with me in my region what you are here and all you have to do in this case no is to intervene and make sure that you reconcile them. I just said right here and now say we did what we could do okay in the region Sebi yes time I won we needed others and I said that we put together a committee honorable Ajiri Blankson no money just a penny for our party more penny for okay and that committee was chaired by the honorable speaker himself so is it to also say you understand I gave you reasons why we could not get the maximum cooperation free the candidates no it's not about respect to be respectful or being because I respect all this this or be Becca okay Mika say me about 2018 no na campaign and my opponents many say oh yeah arrogant I don't think anybody who because I've been the chairman for 4 years now and I believe now everybody have experienced me, they know how I am, and so this issue of weighing on. So it's not about respect. I respect everybody within this party. We are Bofra, we are then getting to me and getting me to attend to you is not a problem at all. And so I don't think respect is the issue. We are talking about getting the utmost cooperation from the candidates so that strategy a party no adopt to say implemented their winning election will be able to do it and I am saying that the situation then is different ukaya 2018 ami bano sabi it's not a pleasant reference but for the sake of these conversation we need to make reference to that also me then MPs okay they rallied behind another candidate and openly so declared. I don't begrudge them because no, acting chairman. So you can understand them. What you are saying. So I came from behind to win the elections. And some of them, because they've already thrown their support to somebody else, bringing them back to be friends with you. But I can tell you, almost all the MPs are regime. They've pledged their support. Bibre Krapo Sebi contribute to Kakra di Bois me campaign me 4 years ago. It was not like that. Me no can say all the chairmen war constitute me regime pledge support.
Constituency chairman.
Yes, all the 134. Yes,
new ones.
New ones. Just all of them put together. Do you understand? Last 4 years ago, it was not like that. It was not like that because some of them were also bitter. Say, juma ma winning elections. Naturally you'll be expecting say Ayeko be bebem. And Ayeko no nyama they were peeved. And getting them back into the battlefield, they will come with you. but send some come who ye jumano na shada ambassa omo ni share no they themselves they confess we didn't give up our best because we're not happy. We felt we work for the party to win elections no yeah no I expect you know yes anka but sisi a chama you know why juma ya hu se ne wotie na hu se no whatever it is no let's rally behind you now this time no let's win the elections na yen hwe se ne beko because say see we will be bitter out of yesterday be na enu te be ma yebu efu there and the party no beko opposition say be try my party na opposition there no they themselves came together and supported me and to sure me cover me for no they had wanted to even pay for me and do as oh no problem yeah manage it because yeah contest yeah we need everybody on board. So this kind of open, you know, there, but just talk to your people now. So the cooperation that I did not get previously, fortunately, this time is coming in huge volumes. If I should use that, and see, that is it. Then you want to talk about me winning with 7 votes and. We losing with 7 votes. Somebody said
7 seats.
Seven seats. Yes, it is true. We actually lost 8 seats. We did not lose 7 seats. We lost 8 seats. But because we won an additional one, Amasama.
Yeah.
And on the we from one Abeka 7. I want to say to Obia Sabi or Wasa Jenu say. We lost with 7 seats. We lost 7 seats, and so therefore we are going to go into opposition. I just want to use this your medium to assure the party faithfuls in this region. Say, since yeti hey, yenia abri who yedi yejuma ever starting from next Monday by Nawatri. Trust me, the story after the general election of 2024 will be different. Sisi anye MPP for nkwana etiye NDC for nso etiye and the third there are some of the things no you don't want to go ahead and let them know what you have in your mind, but I can tell you NDC penyimfo na nkasa they met some of our MPs and told them the day Chairman Divine was elected to lead the region omu yemu shom say home because they know me, I operate from our NDC stronghold. I want me area mo at that area, a single vote for MPP, my brother, it's like 100 votes in other parts of the region. To get one person converted to come and vote for MPP in those areas, extremely difficult. But look at the records that I have at my constituency. So the NDC people, they know me. I think they were expecting to say, Samaba, unfortunately, no Nyama Anko, Senia, expecting. But the assurance is that, trust me, we are going to do the real show with the kind of cooperation me Bonya Mimpa say we'll be able to hold it like that to the end.
Wow. And more messages by, and I think somebody wants to know if amongst more regional executives, if we are united, we say, Obi, please, Chairman Agorhom did his best. But the main reason was that the party executives in the constituency had issues with the MPs because they accused the MPs of forming parallel executives. This brought serious divisions among the MPP executives in the various constituencies. Eric Hachu. We say, all other things are subject to change, but the faithfulness of God is constant. God manifested himself in a tripartite system, and thus come Saturday, delegates of the NPP in the Eastern region will resoundingly elect Kwesio Said Anso Furiata as the next Assistant Secretary. Okay, Kwame Bosheba. Be Assistant Secretary when you have Secretary Nankasa and your campaign say, yeah, so. We say, good afternoon, Obi. Your guest has spoken very well, but tell him he will send the party into opposition. Alfred Kojo Tradels. We say, Obi, I don't have interest in the NPP Greater Accra regional elections, but I think from what most people are saying, Chairman Divine has done well and needs to be maintained. Kwesi Reynolds, Agona Odobing, Eddie, we are praying. Good afternoon, Obi. Please tell Chairman Divine, Domi Abra Obum, is grateful for the wonderful support given to the constituency during the 2020 elections. We are solidly behind him. Vote divine, think divine. Honorable Wahab. Honorable Wahab. Okay. Good day, Obi. I am a polling station chairman inside Amasaman constituency. I plead with all constituency executives to vote for Chairman Divine so he can help us recapture all the lost seats. He is the only one who knows how we lost those seats and only one who knows how to reclaim them. Chairman Starboy, Ewo Ama Saman. Obi, we will not accept any explanation from our leaders if we don't break the 8. At some point, it was a failure on your part, but at the end, you did well. Chairman Agorhom can do better. Let's vote Nana Otin Akufo-Addo for second Vice Eastern Region NPP. He is the best for the job. Big Joe, Ewo Adeso. Okay. Adeso. Big Joe. Okay. Obi, a happy birthday in advance to Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyomakin, Deputy Majority Leader in Ghana's Parliament and MP for the Efutu constituency. Where the chairman will bring victory to Greater Accra and the NPP at last, still maintain C7. Okay, let me see. Good afternoon, Obi. The capacity and the will to rally men and women to a common purpose and the character which inspires confidence is what I call a leadership. And Divine Otoo Agorhom stands tall amongst his competitors for the NPP Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Kweku Asantewa Ewo Adenta Edi Wei Abrain. Chairman, nipa saying na air contest mo ye saying miensa.
Yeah, me no.
Oh, sir. Two candidates.
Former opponent now.
The same person who contested you the last time. Now we can say MPs ni nyina akọ support no. Still a UBT no. Ono one ese ababio. Hey. And at this time MPs ni be support. To
God be the glory.
And na UBT by 7 votes no. I will be your chairman 7 no. It is your baby by how many votes?
And no delegates themselves.
Delegates saying
a week by now. Yeah. By this time, not just say.
Result aba.
Oh, there be.
I'm better on a Friday.
Today is Friday.
Today is Friday.
Sorry.
A week from now, will be 27th.
Saturday.
It will be 28th.
Yeah, no 28th.
Okay. Venue near here.
Most likely the trade fair.
Okay. Now, national food decide
basically.
Okay.
Basically. A committee na so. So decision no
Okay. But Obi Busai, this thing about unity between more as regional executives. And the person wants to know the relationship between you and your secretary or Dailai Paka.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So our question, me call around. I'm a for Bisasa. I don't know where this is coming from. Nipa. Coming from different backgrounds. And somebody may have his own thinking. You have your own orientation. It's like that. But as far as managing ourselves to work as a team, there, I think we've been able to do that quite well.
More managing we are working as a team.
Yeah.
That's not just when he was secretary, all the other executives as well.
Yeah, you are presiding over a committee of 17, including yourself.
17.
So to be able to get all of them to appreciate direction now, person will call, how you expect them to play their roles and all. No, it's not an easy thing. But I think one of the achievements is my ability to manage that. And then again, this is Greater Accra. We all know before saying that Greater Accra it's here. Also be one dance here. It may not be as perfect as we want it because we are dealing with human institution, but largely, no. You bear testimony say Greater Accra just any say it's not been that noisy and way. And even when we are in government, higher capital, no. That's the time I always expect. He say, I can meet him once be better system no more. But I'm not the type you can play around with. Me buy no constituencies like Adenta or my elections and a TN. I came and closed down everything and did the fresh elections. Okankwe South, the same thing. Ablekumanov, be call elections no na abomasem na chubwe yehubi and ye. I brought all the MMDCs together. Come on, we went through the album one by one, and then we went into the constituency ourselves to kind of how do you call it, audit the album. The brave war almost more album no edumbre ayedu ho no afere efre wo bibra say see wudi wo album no say others are uni obo collection no, they are also there, so come and tell them na me na me secretary wo ha na wa ba say wo di na wo secretary, you understand. We were able to sanitize that album very well. Yeah, they call election and to say large, you know. Ablekumanov eho adwoa sebi omutumi eye omu party activities. You just need to be strong, and with the kind of cooperation I'm getting from my MPs and other key leaders within the party in the region, national, the executive, I think that's all I need. And I can't forgive myself if at the end of this exercise I'm not able to impress. In terms of the outcome of the 2024. Do you understand? I'm saying in terms of the outcome of 2024 because appraisal is based on various indicators. What he has here. The result is the ultimate, but there are other areas politically, because I want to believe if national officers know to a bar and can by this I will be some more. I don't think there is any single officer at the national level who will not think that Divine is the best person to lead the party. I want to say on record, because I'm on air here, His Excellency the President himself acknowledged me as the most dynamic chairman that we have. On me call France, introducing me to your party for Omuwohono. He introduced me as the most dynamic party leader, party chairman that we have. I was shocked myself. And the managers no back home, the president has always been talking good of you. I was like, oh wow. I know he likes me, but to that extent of running such election now results and reflecting how they see my work now. Just say whilst everybody he was the only person. The president was the only person. Tapping me back.
Okay.
He said, Divine. Oh, he met with Divine. Because he said he was shocked. And at the end of the day, he said, Kashigbe, I know you can make amends. He was the only person. If you talk to the general secretary, the national chairman, all of them, in fact, the key members of the party in this region, they all know, say, Sabi, 2020, certain factors are, most of them beyond our control. Who can say COVID no affect elections? I'm of can say Agorhom na year. But because of the COVID, to me, and primaries, no term. What you say? And the time I say, the healy differences. We couldn't get that one. Wow. And so we did our elections, primaries somewhere around June. By July, into August, we are starting how do you call it? The registration. And you see, the registration went all the way to the end of August, if I'm not mistaken. Then, immediately after that, we are into campaign. So, a lot affected us. But, I can admit myself, say, about management of the party, allowing other space to work. 2020 elections, Omu manage campaign in 2016 were not left out. Honorable Ajay Sowa was made the D-Day coordinator. That's the most important role in this whole process. The very team that worked for us in 2016, the same team. Talk about Joyce Impari, my sister Joyce Impari. She was part of it. Talk about Archibald. He was part of us. I mean, all the key actors. We were all together. A lot of things went wrong. I'm wying. So I accept the responsibility. Why? You are the leader. I know what went wrong. And as we speak now, I know exactly what to do to be able to change the narrative. And yes, Amafo can say that, but I also want to assure them that Omusheshu no send a no this time.
Send a this time. And now we will start as a delegate saying a better way.
Yeah, we have 547. That's 17 constituencies by 34. Okay. Then we'll be looking at the Council of Elders plus the regional executives. Yeah, because I'm and so we got to Abanubi to Amameho. You know, yes, we have to Abanubi. Your Council of Elders, any your patrons, 10 Ombetubi, any Tescon. Okay. Tescon 4. The region we have as many as 50 university, tertiary institutions. I don't know. We'll have a discussion with the national office to know the number on Betu Abanu, because some of them they need to be accredited for the exercise. So put it around some 650 B. Okay. That's
650 delegates.
Most likely.
I'm also very certain, say out of 650, at most, ABR 508 UCC. Speak to them why they should vote for you on Saturday.
You first of all, Medawasi for the opportunity. Na nyamiya yadom na a week. Na Saturday by na watch. Yeah, beko Congress. Na me da delegates omutu abamami 2018 any supporter omumami for these 4 years, any me executives at the regional level, your members of parliament, our MMDCs, some of our CEOs, any party penny for any party for nyina omo boaya abepi ebedu ona abepi
nyina
ebedu bebi a ye woi arehemu a omo wo ewo memo meko constituency say meko ye campaign onua efekeke. And I asked myself, hey, is it the same divine? The acceptance level no yenda nyame ase very 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 positive. And mepa omo cho say 2016 result 2018 come on 2020 results no anko ye se na yepe ba say yemu bebre yenim de ebaye. I remain, the divine, they all know. I am availing myself, say they should give me the opportunity and support me, through it all, for us to go and redeem our losses, because 2024 we are so determined as a political party to break the 8. To be able to do that, Greater Accra must lead. And I can assure you, any cheerfulling and I say, it will happen by the grace of God. In Yamime, Mutia, Nyebotwe, one Danyashi, Higbene, any one ane, Ake, Ayako, Wafon Shiki, Oni Banochi, you are Dromo, Wabwa in a trade fair, Shkomeko, ni Boni, Walinu of your le. I feel like a twin jolly. As you do, ene we kuma ni play money. Je work NDC low work any other party was on. Why like a twin jolly? No work be now. Boni Bafi no banyo wo boa hineko as a political party. Ejake tanika wo here 2024. Ta flight je can be atani. Iwo nyi ha ne kumi fe mu aba. Campaign wo fe no wo ya oba na moko akaje moko. I mean, what it is, go and say that one and say it in a way, say, yeah, you will be able to invite your friend to join you for us to prosecute the agenda of 2024. Anyeme inanyesi, wamabawa nyeko ngetrefe, bene wapie jihakune bio. This time wane minepa wapo pekolo, ne wawo sinaklake ha yehu ange yowe. Inanyesi sianke kum.
Wow. And kind of the about the tougher. It way Adan, I say way a gang, Casa. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Ain't he? Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nati, ATO. Former MP of Blekuma Central. Yes.
Can't you see there is hope at the Manisro? Nipa de Ubetofem, Ubetofem. Now, Utofem amenda ho. Sorry, na people who move on, fight. na nyame be ye wadom. He's won that seat before, and I believe say or nyame ye na doma na well, I don't know his intention, so let me not say it on air. But I just want to assure him that there is life.
There is life.
And there is hope.
Wow. We say Obi. Okay. Obi, kindly ask Divine who he is going to vote for. The secretary position, since he has a vote. Secretary position, I had a power. Wow. But is this something you would want to share in public?
Oh, now about who want to share? The me person me share no say my share that. Me say me will vote, me vote am me ho.
Wow, you vote am. Anyways, okay. Chairman, may I we wish you well. I hope, sir. Okay, there may be a week by this time. Now, delegate now start a converge or your friend is saying trade fair. Until 2 weeks by this time. Your best hands ready in Comobio. And that time you didn't come out now. That's why regional chairman.
Amen.
Of the NPP, Kamal Dean Abdullah Al Haji say Ochel. Also, say hello to my brother for me. In the Alhaji Kamal Din Abdullah, the Abba, we say, okay, Honorable Martin Osei Dakoman, or ABN constituency, and also the way Abba. Okay, in the say Obama, also Ochia Afa Funina, Afa Funina, Ochiamo. Anyways, in the end, towards you made the so by about Danny and by about Chairman, it's your best in Comobio. Why? We wish you very, very well.
Thank you so much.
Doma, after elections, no, your best in Akasa.
God bless.
Why? Fantastic. And the chairman, Divine Otoo Agorhom, and I'm